very much. Now you see why I have chosen Jimmy Lane. I'm very pleased and happy to be a part of this great organization that they have here. And I want to thank Jim for his excellent presentation and wonderful article about the career of mine in the Altoona Mirror. You can rely on Jim for the very best when writing about sports. He's something special. To the Blair County Sports Hall of Fame, I want to give my thanks to the Executive Committee, the Board of Directors, the Selection Committee, and especially Kathy Millward for all her help, which was excellent, and it was always on time. I just want to take a minute here and acknowledge Table 2. My whole life is wrapped around that table. My wife, Cindy, my brother, Donald, my two sisters, Bud's wife, Aaron and David, and his little sweetheart, Aaron. I'll tell you what, Aaron is a very bright boy, and he's enrolled out at Penn State. Now, I don't know whether he's going to hang in there or not, but he should, because he's something special when it comes to brains, believe me. And my other stepson, David, I think he's going to be an excellent football player. I've been watching him, and I love him dearly, both of them. And he's done quite a job up there, and he's a sophomore. He's got his junior and senior years to come, and I think he's going to do a good job up there, and I wish him well. Not much of a public speaker, but Donald, Jean, and Dorothy and I came from a broken home. But thanks to grandparents, terrific aunts and uncles, especially Tom Foose's dad, my Uncle Max. He kept us in milk, and he kept me in spending money. Bill Spake's mother and dad. Bill's a great athlete himself, and he graduated from Catawba College. His mother and father had a great influence on me. They were always kind to me and considerate and very, very helpful. There was 4 men who influenced my life to a great deal. Number 1, Fred Davis, who was a coach up at Keith Junior High School. I first met him when I was in 7th grade, and he kind of took a liking to me, and he coached me well. He was instrumental in me doing a lot of things, and by 8th grade time or 9th grade year, I wanted to play football. I could hardly wait to go out for football at Keith because I wanted to beat Roosevelt. It didn't happen. The very first day of practice, I broke my ankle. That ended my career at Keith Junior High School as far as sports was concerned. Nevertheless, there was another gentleman that I met, Harry Dingus, who was a coach at Altoona High School, and he's the guy that taught me to play football, believe me. And he was a great influence on me. Harry graduated from Catawba College, and he did quite well as an athlete down there. And as far as friends go, he was a lifelong friend. I used to work for Harry and E.L. Dingus on a moving van every summer, hauling furniture. I think that's what made me such a gigantic, strong man. Then there was 2 gentlemen that really helped me. Dr. Levi Gilbert. I have the utmost respect for that man. He treated me like a son, believe me. He called me, he was the president down at Shippensburg State Teachers College, and he told me to come on down. I went down to see Dr. Gilbert, and he laid her right on the line to me. He said, if you succeed down here, I'll guarantee you, And Paul Reynolds was in the Pennsylvania Railroad. He had a nice job as a boss, and he was the president of the Altoona Area School Board. And Dr. Gilbert told me between the two of them, they'd get me a job as soon as I graduated if I did a respectful job down there. Well, I graduated in 3.5 years, and they did as promised. It wasn't more than, I'd say, 2 weeks after I graduated from Shippensburg. I got a call from Dr. Gilbert, and Paul Reynolds told him to tell Jack to come up. He was going to be a teacher in the Altoona Area School District. And that led to 31 years of teaching at Keith, Roosevelt, and finally at Altoona High School. And one thing that Dr. Gilbert told me was the fact that I should remember to be good to parents, and I should always remember that children are their most precious possession. He said, if you will do that and take care of those kids, you will succeed. So I always will remember that. And Dr. Gilbert was just a special man. So I had a happy 31 years as a teacher at Altoona High School, and its dedicated staff and the people of Altoona for giving me this opportunity to help teach and coach their most precious possessions. I wish to thank everybody here for listening to me, and I'm real proud of this, and I'll never forget it. And the men of this fine organization, I appreciate 100%. And God love you, and I love this. Thank you.